What's up YouTube, this is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 2015 episode, and today we're gonna feed cows, we're gonna plant, and we're gonna mow. That sounds like a lot, but I think we can get it done. So we're gonna get the new tractor, and we're gonna get the seeder, and we're gonna set up the worker to seed for us while we go feed the cows. And we get to use all the new equipment that we purchased in the last episode that will help us out. So it's a pretty jam-packed day here, but I hope you enjoy. So we're gonna plant two pretty big fields, and go from there, but I do want to fill this up on seed, and then we'll go out there and get ready to plant. And I have already brought the mower out to the location, and I want to double cut it. So what that means is we're gonna mow it, and then we're going to let it grow, we're gonna harvest, and then we're gonna mow it again, and then we're gonna bale it, so it's double, so we'll get double the bales from it. It's a lot of work to do baling like that, but we'll take, I don't know what we're gonna take out to the field yet. We might take the JCB loader or the telehandler, so that's up in the grabs. But I want to do these two fields over here, and we'll use up all the slurry that we have at the moment, and we'll see if there's enough to last us through these two fields. I want to do fields 21 and 22, and then we'll come back and do a really nice big harvest. But we're going to have to do one pass around, because, well, we'll do two passes this way. We won't go fully around. Two passes up here, two passes over there, and then we'll hire it, and we'll go actually take those slurry equipment up to the cows. We'll do that also, and it's a jam-packed day like I said, but I think we can manage it all, and it's gonna get us some money, I would say. Well, the cows obviously gets us money, but this harvest should get us some, and we'll see how much it will bring. And the slurry will get us even more money if we can put it down, but we'll finish whatever we have to off camera, but that's why I want to pack as much as I can in. But make one pass up, and then we'll do two passes like we did over here, and then we'll let the worker do its job. And for feeding the cows, I'm going to try to do it all in first person. And now it's sort of hard to do first person seeding without just looking back and that way, but I'm up for the challenge, and I'm getting to use first person a lot more, so it's no problem to me. So we're to start the two passes, and the reason why I'm doing this is because the workers, when they go try to turn around, they'll get stuck in all these trees, and it would actually be more work for us to having to come and selecting back to his tractor to get them unstuck. Or else I would just let them seed, but Farm Sim workers will have some problems unless we cut down these trees, but these trees are a pain to cut down. They aren't like the forestry trees, so we'll bring it back one pass, and we'll go get the tractor trailer and bring over the stuff. And the F-250, I wonder if it's going to haul what I have it tasked to haul, and it's actually at the store at the minute, and it's all set up. I wanted to set as much stuff up as possible to create less downtime and more farming, so we'll set them up here, and hopefully 2 passes is enough. If it isn't, we'll come back, but I think 2 passes will be enough. We'll hire the worker, and we will come over here, and we're going to take this to the cows, and then the F-250 is tasked with pulling that big load, but I think it will be able to do it, so we'll pull out here and hope this semi-truck can also get up the hill, but the cows is really close, and that's what I like, how everything, it's a little drive, but it's not hours drive. So we'll head up this hill. The semi-truck's actually taking it really nice, but the F-250, if it doesn't bottom it out, will be fine. And what I want to get this, oop, we overshot it. So we will come over here and fill up. Actually, that's not going to fill us up, which that's a problem. So we actually aren't gonna take this to the cows. We're gonna go back down. That's not even gonna do us much. So, and the biogas produces it every time we sell a lot, and I think that we've sold a lot. So that we could use the stuff from the biogas. Let's hope that we can, but we'll still go feed the cows. But yeah, tractor's going over there seeding. We'll fill this up, and then we'll bring that big container over here. Oh yeah, way more. Yeah, 56%. Have this fill up, come over to the F-250. Where's the F-250? Right here. Now, we don't have to go up the hill. We'll bring this right over, and what the other one was for is transporting this. We will park in between the fields, and then we'll use the other truck to keep filling this up. But to make this a lot easier, we'll have that truck filling as we fill this. Double fill. Pretty smart idea, but you can't fill this from the fill point. It has to be through that trailer. We'll come over here and hopefully we can fill up. Let's see, I think you have to do it from here. Oh. So, as it grows in both, yeah, it's a long story, but as this fills, it's also filling this. So, what we're going to do is, so we're over here at the cows, and we're going to keep this parked here for just a moment as we fill up with straw bales, and I like to have a side like that just in case they don't fall over to the opposite side. So, we're going to use 3 bales. And they all fell off, what the heck. But we'll put these 3 back on, and we will, no, don't fall off. We will lift it up. My goal is just not for them to fall off, and that's the problem that's going to happen here, but it might not. But, ooh, yeah, it's a pretty tight fit, but we'll put 1 more straw bale, and then we'll do the mixed ration and the silage. And I knocked over the whole stack. That's just great. But we do need a lot of straw bales, so yeah, we'll go empty this. Go empty this, and for this one, I don't know why, but the trigger is inside, so we have to drive in here. Actually, no, we have to drive over here. And with 100 cows, I missed the trigger. So with 100 cows, we're looking to get 50,000 to 100,000 a day, and that's pretty good. That's gonna cover our running costs and cover upgrades. So we'll be getting a lot of money rolling in, and now the task is just keeping them fed, and that's not that hard of a task. But I hope that we can use up and save all those grass bales to the last minute, because like I said, we're gonna double cut it, and to double cut it we need to speed up time once, and hopefully we won't run out. Did it go in? Yes, it did. And I don't really like when the bales have fallen like this. It's a lot harder to get to, and I liked them in a nice stack, but it looks like we can't do that nice stack anymore. But we'll just keep loading here, and I like these long reaches. We'll probably take this out to the field, or we'll take the JCB. It really depends, and you guys can say which one you want, but we're gonna be picking up. Oh, okay, we are planting the right crop. For a minute there I'm like, uh-oh, we planted the wrong crop, but we're planting, I believe it was barley, and with barley we'll get a lot of bales, so we should be set. And I don't want to feed them too much, because we do have other jobs that we need to be doing. And I think that's it for the round on straw bales. So we'll feed them this, and then we'll go to the mixed ration. And for grass, I usually just like to mow a bit and put it through the forage wagon, because grass is simple. So we won't feed them grass yet. I'll prepare that, and maybe next episode we'll do that. But we are filling it up, and it's at 0% because I just started the game up. And ooh, that couple percent, that's not gonna hurt us. So now what we need is 1 straw bale and 2 grass bales, and then after that we need the rest silage, and then once we're done with that,
user joined your channel,
we will go and start to slurry. So put that in, and now we'll go get 2 grass bales, and I'm gonna get, I want to stack them up, so hopefully I can put this just on the top here. Yeah, pretty nice job I did right there, and hopefully I could lift them both up, and then we'll just get a bucket of silage, and that shall be it, since like I said, it's a jam-packed day and we need to get as much jobs in as possible. That was pretty nice loading there, but we'll back this up like this, and this dirty JCB, we have to wash this once we're done. I'm not a fan of dirty equipment. It shows that we do work, But yet again, this made us a lot of money, so we have to understand. And if we really are in need of money, we could probably sell some of this silage, but I don't really want to do that. And we'll load up, and that shall be it for feeding the cows today. And I haven't been really feeding the cows in the videos much because it's been just really busy, and this is a really fast way in feeding them silage is, well, let's see, okay, and you drive up to it. Well, it's pretty risky, you might lose some, but in this case we only have 14%. So you'll come up, dump it in like that, and you will get some, but looked like I dumped it in the wrong one or some sort, so no, but we'll park this up and feed them really fast and go get the slurry started and see how the tractor is doing over there with seeding and see if we can move him to the next field. And we'll just leave this parked here for now, dumping it, and let it dump. And there is a max limit on how much you can feed. I just wanted to state that, but we'll come back. And over, it's only 54%. That's why. So it looks like that needs a little bit more time. So as we wait for that to get full, we'll get the slurry spreader, but we'll park this up. That way it's all ready for the next time of use. Just park it like this. And we'll go start to mow. We'll make a couple passes and then I'll finish that mowing off camera. Do a couple passes of slurry. But we're gonna need this. And it's pretty amazing that we're gonna be using every tractor today, but we wouldn't really do this. It's just because I set them all up and ready. So that's why, but we'll hook up to the slurry spreader and head out to those fields. It's right down the street. Go do a couple passes and we will be golden for the day. We'll get rid of all those. Ooh, that so does. Hiring worker. Why does it like to hire workers? I don't know why, but that was pretty odd. And we'll head down here and hopefully that truck is filled up enough. But that big container takes a long time to fill up, so we're gonna have to deal with the long time, but we're getting a lot done so far today, so we're making pretty good headway here on the farm. But if you guys want to see more stuff and then less off camera, I will gladly do that. It's just that I like to give you a glimpse of what we're doing, then we'll start it because it takes a little while. But we'll park this right here, and the mower's already here, so we'll start up the front, start up the back, start mowing here. And we've done this field before with making making hay bales. We've gotten a lot off here. That's how much we have right now, but like I said, we'll do a couple passes, but not too much. And I'm thinking about doing another episode on everything we're doing right now. Make it a little bit more stuff because we do have to plant another field and do all that fun stuff. But making hay bales, it's a lot of effort to do this, but in the long run, like I said, cows get us a lot of money, and that money is well worth it because I want to get more tractors. I want to be able to buy more seeders. That way we could have 2 seeders out on fields instead of 1. Want to get a lot more equipment, and I want to upgrade cows a bit more. I want to see if we could get 200 cows. That sounds like a lot. That is a lot, but if we keep everything up that we're doing right now, we should be pretty well set. And this is mowing in cab is pretty amazing, and I gave you a little bit of third and first person throughout this whole video, but we will turn here and go down here, and that shall be it for this mowing segment, and I will finish this field off camera then. And when we do come back, we will be ready to harvest, and once we're done harvesting, we'll start mowing, or it's still have to decide, but we'll see what we'll get ourselves into. But I just wanted to do this a little bit. We'll turn the tractor off, and we'll start overloading. And I don't know why this process is taking forever, but I don't know why, and hopefully I don't even know if this F-250 will be able to pull it at the end, but let's hope it will. And we'll just keep this truck here for now. We don't really need it at the moment, so we'll just keep it there. And it has to be on to keep refueling, but oh yeah, this might be a slow ride. But I could feel that there's really no turning with this. Could have to turn wide because don't want to get there's a lot of weight. The truck's almost pulling a wheelie, but it's not. All we have to do is get it over to the slurry spreader, but we really need to get more slurry. But I think this whole load will be able to. And I'm going to jackknife. Yep. So we'll park this here and let it refuel. No, let it fill. But I'm not sure if it has to be on or not, so we're just going to keep it on. But we're going to refill it and do a couple passes here, and that shall be it. And we've seeded a pretty big field, and we're going to get a big profit off it, but we're going to get a lot of bales, and that will be a fun day, because that means that we won't have to be doing much baling anymore for a bit, but that's also going to be a hard and a lot of work to stack them on, and we'll hopefully this F-250 will be able to pull it, or we will use the GMC, and I still haven't sold the GMC or the Chevy. They're at the farmhouse waiting on what people have to say about it, but I can't really do slurring in first person, and we don't have much of this, so we can't really waste a lot of it. And we just need to slurry these 2 fields, and hopefully we have enough slurry. But I'm thinking about planting some more corn. It's not for really making too much more money, because we have everything we need. It's more of we could get slurry and get a lot more money, but we'll get some bigger tractors. I want to get bigger tractors than the one we have now, but everything's still in the works here. You grow your farm slowly, and that's what we've done. We've grown the farm quite a bit in the last couple of weeks here. But make a couple passes and that shall be it. And we'll be back to harvest. Hopefully get some pretty good income off that, because we can't just focus completely on corn. Even though we did buy a corn harvester, I want to do some, but I also want to focus on farming, and I'm thinking about adding a little bit of logging, just like get a little logging trailer, cut down a couple of trees here and there, because my logging series I have taken down for now, but it's still all in the ups and downs. If you guys want to see it, you guys can, but it's really up to you guys. And wow, we're gonna go through a lot if that's just 2 passes, but I'll finish this off camera and I'll finish mowing. But I thank you for watching, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe.